Hey, what's up, gang? This is NorbCam coming at you. Whew, for another football Sunday coming up. Here we got the San Diego Chargers rolling into town. It's as I look outside right now, heading into Seattle. It's definitely a rain in the forecast, wet, cold, possibly windy kind of day, which will make things interesting for both teams. But I like it. I love weather games, especially since I don't have to be in it at the stadium. But the weather factors always, I feel, benefit the Seahawks, especially the way they're running the ball. Philip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers come into town. This is going to be the toughest matchup all season, and it just gets harder from here. So we took care of the Lions pretty easily, and I think surprisingly a lot more easier than anybody expected. And can they do it again today? Well, we got the home field advantage, so we're gonna have the noise factor on our side. We haven't been at home much at all this year. We've only played 2 games so far. It's weird. I almost feel like we're halfway through the season. We've played twice at home, but so it's a long time coming being at home. I'm hoping we have a big response. This is the first time having a home game since the passing of the Seahawks owner Paul Allen, and so I'm sure they have something special in stadium that they'll do to probably memorialize him. So there'll be a lot of emotion in this game today, I'm sure. So which could be a good and could be a bad thing, depending on how it affects the way they play. Sometimes you get too emotional, you overplay your position, you don't stay disciplined. So they got to stay on top of that. Keys to winning this game, really for us. For the Seahawks, it's kind of just doing what we've been doing. Running the football is the key to everything. We've been, 5 games now, over 100 yards on the ground. Chris Carson is being the key to that. Unfortunately, I don't know yet his injury status. It was a game-time decision last I checked. I have not really looked in the recent minutes here, so I don't know what his if his status has changed. If you know, you can say so here in the chat. Kung Fu Panda, Matt Bueller, Undertaker 937, Sports Fan 345, among several of you guys who are watching right now. But Chris Carson, even if he can't go, well, I mean, we got Mike Davis, who's also running the ball really well, and but I would love to see Carson. He's my favorite back right now, and if he can go, hopefully 100%, then I feel like the running game will be solid. That's, I think, key number 1, because that opens up everything. It's opened up the passing game, made it to where Russell doesn't have to throw the ball that much. He's been super efficient. Perfect quarterback rating last week. First ever Seattle Seahawks quarterback to have a perfect quarterback rating. And he only threw the ball 17 times. So, it all starts with the run game, and that just makes it better for the line. The line it keeps the defenders at bay. They have to respect the run, so the pass rush isn't as strong. Most importantly, keeps the ball out of the San Diego Chargers' hands, particularly Philip Rivers, who is really good. I think he's one of the more underrated quarterbacks out there. He's been playing a long time. He knows our system. Gus Bradley, our former D coordinator, is there, so he knows our system, and so I don't think we're going to be fooling anybody, especially a man of his experience. He's quick to get rid of the ball. He doesn't get sacked very much. I think he's only had 3 sacks all season, and so he's kind of reminds me a lot of the LA passing game or the Tom Brady passing game, where it's really quick passes, doesn't hold on to the ball long enough to get sacked. So I don't think that's really going to be a key to this game. What I think will be a key is keeping guys in front of them, trying to get hands on the balls and tackling soundly, so we can get guys down on the ground quickly and not let them bust out for quick yards after the catch. So yeah, we got to fly around and make some plays, so we can limit their opportunities. But again, it starts with the running game. On defense also, I think we've got to win the turnover battle. Last week was about as close to a perfect game that I can remember, with the exception of not scoring a touchdown or any points when we got down to the 1-yard line, and that was the only real messed up part of that game that really kept us from really being in a comfortable blowout. But no more fake punts. and no turnovers. Win the turnover battle. I think all those things, which obviously every team wants to do, but particularly for us, that's the key to winning this game. What else? Can't really think of anything else. I guess we got to convert special teams. You know, no big kickoff returns. You know, we had that problem against the other Los Angeles team when the Rams came to town. We went toe-to-toe with them in a shootout where we should have won that game, and because of some bad moments, giving up a lot of kick return yardage and penalties, especially at the end, really cost us. So special teams got to be on point, and let's minimize the number of penalties. You know, we'll get a couple here, but let's minimize the damage and try to avoid these second and third and longs. Keep it manageable all game and stay on schedule, as they like to say. So that's it. You know, it's not that complicated. You know, it's just the formula that's worked for the past 5 games. I think they can stick to it. We have a good chance of coming away with a win from this game today. So it'll be close, though. I think it will be a high 20s type of game, 28-27, 28-26, 30-27, something like that. And it might be the last possession that determines who wins this game. You know, who gets the ball last? Can they score? Can they go down the field and score? Can they make that last field goal? Can they make that one catch that puts them into field goal range, or get that first down to keep the drive alive? That sort of thing. So, but I like Seattle in this game. Got to get this win. It'd be huge momentum, and then let's get the Saints to beat the Rams tonight, and boy, then the NFC becomes really, really interesting with the Rams game coming up next week. Seattle going down to Los Angeles. All right, that's it. I'm gonna be joining my buddy Pat momentarily, then heading up to the stadium. I might get the recording going again here with Pat in the car. But I hope you guys will tune in. I'll be broadcasting. I will be attempting to broadcast live out of CenturyLink. It's been really bad reception. It's kind of very frustrating to try to broadcast out of YouTube out of CenturyLink Field. Internet's not very good there, and so I'll try. But check it out. I'll be going live about 1 o'clock Pacific time. So if I can get through and hopefully get that going on the stream, you guys can join me and we can talk about it and bring you guys along with the ride. So we'll see what's up. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Go Hawks, baby.